Hey everyone, this is Blake. So today I'm going to be talking about mosquitoes and why they exist. You have probably thought about this question multiple times before. Why do mosquitoes exist even if they cause so much trouble for everybody? What is their purpose in life? Before I get to the important stuff of the video, I wanted to go over a couple facts that are about mosquitoes. So first of all, mosquitoes have only about 2,000 roughly species that have been discovered, and only 200 of them actually bite the humans. Out of those 200 species, only the females bite and draw blood. When the females are biting to draw blood, they usually do it because they need nutrients to produce their own eggs. Second, a mosquito can detect an appetizing meal based off of many factors. Body heat is one of them, and that is also attributed to by wearing dark clothes. So you want to make sure if you go on a long hike outside, make sure to wear the lightest clothes as possible to prevent mosquitoes from being attracted to you. Body odor also helps to tell a mosquito whether or not you are a good meal. And then CO2 production or exhalation also tells a mosquito whether or not you're a good meal. Mosquitoes have antennae that can sense the level of CO2 you're emitting, and they are attracted to the higher level of CO2. Third, mosquitoes can transmit deadly viruses when they suck your blood, but they cannot transmit HIV. And the last fact I have for you is that mosquitoes' populations are greater in the Arctic regions. And that is because when the snow melts during the summer, it moistens everything and turns the whole area into a wetland. And mosquitoes breed in water, so naturally it is a great place for mosquitoes to thrive. So for the negatives against mosquitoes, we have the obvious fact that they are pests and they are annoying. They're always buzzing in our ear. And then when they bite us, wherever they bite us, their saliva infects our skin, so we get those little bumps. And then there was the number one reason that mosquitoes are the most hated of all insects, and that is because they spread viruses very easily. So when you think about mosquitoes, you wouldn't think there would be very many positives to having them. But after some research, I have found that mosquitoes play a little bit bigger role than you may have thought. One, mosquito populations are a vital food source for other animals. Number two, mosquito larvae, when they are still in the water, they feed on algae and other bacteria, so essentially helping to recycle nutrients just back into the water and out of the water. And then third, mosquitoes actually help pollinate plants. So a mosquito's number one food source besides blood is nectar. And so when they fly around from plants to plants, just like bees and other insects, they help pollinate them. So weighing all those facts, considering that like mosquitoes, only a very small fraction of them actually bite and cause harm, and then learning that they actually do a little more good maybe than they do bad, it is you can justify the existence of mosquitoes, and it has actually been debated by scientists that ridding mosquitoes wouldn't necessarily be a catastrophic change in the ecosystem, but it wouldn't be that positive just because so many animals depend on mosquitoes for food, and so many plants also use mosquitoes to help grow. That being said, there are several scientific studies and experiments that have been based on splicing and editing genes of mosquitoes. So, what the scientists have tried to do is they've tried to focus on the mosquito species that specifically harm humans and other animals, and they have tried to go into their DNA. And so, when they breed, they would create some kind of like a mosquito that would die more easily or wouldn't survive. And so their hope is over time that something like this would decrease the bad mosquito population. So, in conclusion, we could wipe out mosquitoes and it wouldn't do too much harm to the environment because they don't play as many vital roles as other insects. But then, that being said, there is more benefit to keeping mosquitoes around, at least for right now. Most mosquitoes are not a problem. It is just the mosquitoes that suck blood and transmit diseases. So I hope you learned something new today, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks.